right, real quick, uh, I'm sure the people on YouTube already know this, but the power went out in the middle of a cutscene yesterday where we saw Kia at school, and I decided to cut that cutscene at a fade to black. Wasn't as awkward as it could have been, but it was pretty awkward. So I'm going to resume from that cutscene at the end of the fade to black, which is Lloyd and crew outside of the classroom. They're about to react to it. I only got a few lines into that particular scene before power went out anyway, so yeah. Maybe I'll like fade, or maybe I'll just hard cut there, we'll see. Alright, this is where we're resuming. Wait, this class for the older Sunday school students. Wow, Kia's amazing. I think I'd struggle with the problem I think I'd struggle with that problem even now. That's intermediate level math, right there. Kia certainly has a talent for it. Yeah, that's our little girl. Oh, is there any doubt? If anyone can do it, it's her. Wait, this isn't. That's not. Settle down, Ma and Pa. You're in charge. Anyway, maybe we should wait for the lesson to end. One of the big kids have school late at night. Why is college courses and things like that late at night? Like, I know some of the instructors and things like that have day jobs and whatnot, but come on. Kia? Can you explain what's going on here? Hello, everyone. Oh, what are you guys doing here? Well, since you were late, we came to pick you up. More importantly, Kia, why are you in a class with the older kids? Oh, well, have you not told Lloyd and the others, Kia? Her academic abilities are clearly exceptional. So much so that she's keeping up with the more advanced lessons like it's nothing. That's right, been allowing her to attend class with the older kids for some time now, at her request, that is. My only condition was that it'd be for mathematics and natural science only. So that's it. Kia never ceases to amaze us. Sorry I didn't tell you guys. I know I'm just a kid, but I opened up a math book and next thing I knew, you don't have to apologize, silly. If that's what you're interested in, that's fine. We won't stop you, Kia. Right, exploring your academic curiosity is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm in favor of it as well. Really? But you have to promise to keep taking classes with Rio, Henri, and the others too, okay? You gain more from Sunday school than just knowledge, you know. Okay, got it. Now I can have fun helping Rio and Momo when they don't get something, too. It works. Kia really is a smart cookie. She's been teaching me just as much as I do her, in a way. Right now, I'm only having her take one class with the older kids per week. So don't worry. I'll be keeping a close watch on her. Didn't you say mathematics and social sciences, though? Shouldn't there be 2 classes per week? Of course, we appreciate it. Thank you, Sister Marble. Well, that settles that. Shouldn't we be getting back to the SSS building before the sun sets? Good call. Please excuse us, Sister Marble. It was nice talking with you. Thank you again for taking care of Kia. Bye, Sister Marble. So long. Be careful on your way home. Are you threatening me, Sister Marble? You're looking forward to your next class with the older children, Kia. Sure to have some especially tricky problems prepared for you then. Bring it on, Sister Marble. I'm gonna study my tushy off until I'm ready. He isn't afraid of anything, is she? You have to admire that kind of spunk. At this rate, she's going to be running circles around all of us in no time. As I don't think it's good optics for CPD officers to get outsmarted by little girls. It's so true. Okay, is this guy the Archbishop? I think I want to talk. Is Reese Argent. That young girl truly. Something wrong, Archie Bishop. You're talking about that new sister that just arrived, right? Could it be something about her has you worried? That is none of your concern, pay it no mind. Ah. Right on the grapevine. Hey, you be walking around with Kevin. Oh, one thing I did not finish. I was, skipping through all the dialogue to get here, and talking about, how I got extra sleep. Not necessarily extra sleep, but more like made up sleep. Is I kind of started the stream like right away. So normally I go through, the pre-stream rituals of waking up a little bit and getting some of the stranger comments out of the way, weird singing and whatever else tends to happen when you don't get enough time to wake up. 1 minute cooking, light meals edition. Hey. This grave is. Kia silently put her hands together to offer a prayer. Thanks, Kia. Yeah. Surprised he didn't, rise up from the dead or something. Ozma Seeker. Seeker, is this? Yes. Lieutenant Ozma Seeker. The father Fran and I lost 10 years ago. Your father? This is the first I'm hearing of this. I'm not the type to talk about these kinds of things. Let's go, everyone. Dad would probably scold us for dawdling around like this. Would he now? Alright, let's get going then. Who else is great? Oh, is this where you're hiding? Lue is not here. I'm not out there. Well, sweet lambs born beneath the bell, may you sleep peacefully here forever. Let the golden light shining betwixt the pure clouds lead thy souls above to the great blue sky, that they may return once more to the goddess's loving embrace. Holy cow, I need that comma in there, at least one. Hello again, everyone. I apologize for cutting our conversation short earlier. Don't mention it, Reese. And hey, looks like you're done settling in. Yes, I just finished unpacking and introducing myself to the parish. This be the girl you spoke of, the one you came to pick up? Yes, this is Kia. You're the new sister at the cathedral, right? Oh. She's adorable. Isn't she? She's also sweet as can be. And as if that wasn't enough, Kia also helps us with the cooking. We couldn't ask for more. Oh boy, here we go again, hyping up their daughter dearest. Cut them some slack. I'd do the same in their shoes. Oh, I see. So this is the child that the cult was. Is something wrong, Reese? Oh, no. Nothing at all. It's wonderful to meet you, Kia. Nice to meet you, too. You know. What you know? Got another one. That stone is so badly weathered, I can't make out who it belongs to. Neither can I. Good luck trying to crack this one, my fellow detectives. This is someone's resting place, not a puzzle to solve. The inscription may have been worn away, but the gravesite itself is well maintained. Say we pay our respects anyway, then. I don't know who this could be. Yeah, I don't don't know everybody in the Trails universe. As you can see, I don't even talk to everybody in the Trails universe. Saya McLean. This grave it's for Shizuku's mom. Can we pay our respects, Lloyd? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, maybe it's like a Dudley one? I don't know, like whose name ends with ES? Or last name ends with ES that has 6 characters total, you know, I just can't think of that. I couldn't even remember Reese's weapon from Trails in the Sky, so how am I supposed to remember somebody's name and have to fill in some blanks? And probably get it wrong anyways. Oh, a car. How do you know that car's ours? Oh, you know. It's so pretty. I wonder whose it is. He's even more heads over heels about it than you were. What's going on? Hey, Kia. What would you say if I told you that is our car? Really? Did you win the lottery? Or hit it big in the stock market? What? Just, what are you where are you picking all of this up, Kia? That just makes her a true cross-bellin. You can't grow up here without learning those things. We were given this car to use for work, Kia. Though, to be precise, it isn't technically ours. We didn't buy it or anything. Oh, I get it. No, she's a real beaut. Prettiest face on 4 wheels I've ever seen. You think so? Kia knows a winner when she sees one. Isn't she gorgeous? What do you say? Want to go for a ride? Yeah. She's really fired up about this. How about we take a different route home this time? Be nice to pass through the Harbor District and see East Street. That does sound pleasant. And it's settled. This scenic route it is. Well, would you mind? Say no more. Then let's go. Give me some water. I'm still a little tired. My power shut off for about 10.5 hours. Came back a little after 7:30, I believe. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, they made that. Oh my gosh, those turns. Oof. Let me tell you, being without power, I can live without internet for a few days. You know, I'm prepared for that. But for no electricity, what's a brother supposed to do? Me? My goodness. Wow, you can get around the city so quickly by car. A smoother ride than walking, that's for sure. Or, well, for sure, minus that. That was so much fun. See, that one was that. The city looks way different when you're zooming through it. It certainly does. I feel like I was gliding through a sea of city lights. I get the feeling that we're going to be counting on this car a lot from now on. Yeah, she's real sturdy too. Rough terrain's going to be no problem for us with her around. We'll have to remember to show Uncle Dieter our appreciation. Yeah. Right, they should be back any second now. There they are. We're back. Hi, Chief. Oh, are you on the phone? Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. Do me a favor and boot up the terminal, will ya? Sure. Did you receive a message from headquarters? I'll see after you turn it on. Kia, rookies, you come too. Yes, sir. You need all of us, then it must be something worthwhile. Let's see. Theo. Oh, it's Theo. Good evening, everyone. It's been a while. It's been a while. Theo, how are you? How are you patching into us? Don't tell me you're back in Crossbell. Not quite. I'm still at the Epstein Foundation's research lab in Lamont State. My return home has been delayed a while longer, so I decided to borrow the equipment here to make a personal call. Oh, I see. So good to see you, Theo. But wait, I thought it wasn't possible to connect the orbital network outside of Crossbell. Technically speaking, yes. It typically isn't possible to process large volumes of data without a wired connection. But as it so happens, we're currently testing remote connectivity between the Foundation and the IBC. The Foundation has placed 10 or so wireless signal boosters between Le Mans and Crossbell. That is how I'm able to transmit video and audio to you like this. Really now? These technological advancements are incredible. Hey, Theo. You said you're not coming back until later, right? But how much later? Should be able to return sometime between the end of this month and early September. Until then, I'll have to tide myself over by seeing you on here, Kia. So be sure to take up as much of the camera as you can, okay? You got it. You too, Zeet. Come say hello to Tio. Yes, I'm doing fine. I feel even better than usual, in fact. I suppose moments like these are yet another benefit of the orbital net. I presume Randy hasn't returned yet. And it seems Noel and Wazy have already joined. Yeah, today was their first day, actually. Long time no see, Tio. Hey there, I'll be taking up space around here for a while. Good to see you both again. That said, I can understand why you were transferred to the team, Noel. But as for you, Wazy, your presence is a bit of an anomaly. I couldn't agree more. You could at least try to protest. Well, for the time being, this roster will have to do. Still, Tio, hurry back ASAP. That's an order. Not truly the SSS unless you're here with us. Yep. I'll do everything in my power to expedite my return. Incidentally, I was thinking of inviting Yona to join our transmission, but evidently, his all-nighters are catching up with him. He failed to respond when I called earlier. Is that right? Well, I guess he's got a lot of work to deal with too. To be fair, it's probably because he's making up for the damage he caused to the Foundation. Make sure he doesn't overwork himself, okay? That, of course, applies to you too, Tio. Understood. Sorry, it seems our time is up. I had to pull some strings to secure this line for live testing as an excuse to call. Oh, well, alright. That's too bad. I would have loved to continue this conversation. I'm sure we'll have plenty of other chances. Be sure to contact us again when you have the opportunity, Tio. Roger that. Take care of yourself, okay, Tio? And feel free to get in touch whenever you like. Bye, Tio. Adios. How do you spell adios? How do you spell adios? Enjoy the rest of your evening. See you later, Tio. Yes, until next time, everyone. Good night. Deuces. There she goes. Yeah. To be honest, seeing her face made me miss her all the more. Ah, youth. It's easy to see how close the SSS is with each other. Yeah, I can hardly believe we were all once complete strangers. Alright, sorry for coming back so late, Chief. Don't worry about it. You can just report in to me later, but more importantly, what's the plan for dinner? Alright, I completely forgot. Now that you mention it, we haven't decided on a schedule for kitchen duty. No, just order some Chinese food, man. Come on. Oh, so the SSS divvies up the cooking. Huh, is that right? Wish I'd known that before I signed up for this. No complaints. If you're going to be in the SSS, you're going to have to pull your weight. We just got a new recipe book, so I can teach you if you're not confident. Tempting as that offer is, I actually know my way around a hot stove already. But since it's such a hassle, I always made Abbas do the cooking. Goddess, you're unbelievable. I should be the one complaining. How about we all make dinner together for today then? Why not? Something quick and easy should do the trick. I'll help too. Well, you kids have fun with that. Uh, Good a time as any for a smoke. He's like, I ain't doing no cooking. I'm just doing the eating. And y'all doing the cleaning. I'm doing the eating. And then the resting. Cause I ain't no sucker. Ooh. Those are some big tonfas. Raining. Oh, right. The weekly forecast did say we were in for some showers today. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, you snuck into my bed again. Thought she'd grown out of this recently. Maybe something happened. We're here, Shizuku. She's off playing with Shizuku in Dreamland. Still early in the morning, so I could get a bit more shut-eye. The DG cult's divine child, born over 500 years ago. No longer in any danger now that the cult is gone. With no family to speak of, it might be better if she doesn't recover her memories. How ominous. You know, how foreshadowy. For now, I need to focus on doing whatever I can to protect Crossbell. That's the part I can play to give kids like her a peaceful future to live in. Is the DG cult really, really good? Looks like we're in for more drizzling throughout the day. Come tonight, it'll whip itself right up into a storm. That's unfortunate, and here I was hoping we could take our new orbital car to patrol the outskirts of the state. A shame the elements decided this wasn't the day for a pleasant drive. Ah, that's how you spell adios. Not that far off from adios. Why do you forsake me? By the way, did we get any follow-up reports on the man we encountered on the highway yesterday? Nope, doesn't seem like the 1st Division was able to pin him down either. Between Sal, Lecter, and that big guy you saw, we're all going to have our hands full for a while. Right. That man with the eye patch, the air about him was deathly scary. His demeanor was calm, but I could sense a ferocity beneath the surface. Like an uncaged animal, no doubt about it. Felt like he could have pounced and devoured us or devoured us whole in an instant if he wanted to. As frightening as it is to think about, I completely agree. He may be a terrorist or perhaps a Jaeger. Either option seems equally likely. Why don't we go to the downtown district and see what kind of dirt we can dig up? The woman who runs 9 Volley might have some useful info on him. No, you mean Ashley. An ex-arms dealer like her probably would know her fair share about the underworld. True, I think it'd be worth paying her a visit. Oh, you'll be paying her, that's for sure. Well, best of luck to you guys. Just don't forget about your support requests. Strain yourselves too hard playing counter spy and you'll lose sight of your real duties. Understood, sir. My music, dog. We should check the terminal for new requests. Yes, let's. Still no music right now. City's Residential Affairs Division recently discovered Indian residence forms with suspicious names. Where to go? Civic Center, formerly known as City Hall. Well, under my umbrella, Ella. Morgues. Puzzle game, Pom Pom Party. Oh no. Oh no. Pom Pom Party. Looks like all of the urgent requests are within city limits. There aren't too many, so I think we'll be able to handle these just fine. One from the Foundation might have something to do with Tio. I'd like to take the time to learn more about Momo's request as well. We can take care of the urgent requests on our way over to Nine Volley Exchange. That's what I was thinking. Well, let's get a move on. I'd rather spend as little of today in the rain as possible. There's my music. Where's my umbrellas? That's kind of loud. Okay. No new equipment. The long barrel is only 100? Yo. We buying another one of those. Alright. City Hall was the Civic Center. Don't remember the other ones. Focus on who needs them. Oh, you're done. Alright, slots are opened on everyone. That is Vandaba. Alright, I'm gonna want action. Everybody. Let's see. I want hit on my hitty people. So at least 2. 3 is pretty good. Go for another attack 1 as well. Give you an attack. Get rid of EP on you and give you hit. Let's give you action. Give you action. Give you EP. Remove Eagle Eye and give that to you. Change view. It's helpful. Photon. They'll just slot in a pun here and rain on your parade. ARP. Back at it again. Alright, we got breath. That's what I wanted. I was hoping for something a little bit more interesting than photon shot, though. But whatever. But I'm okay with that. Not really okay with that, though. What do I want to do first? I guess I'll go to the City Hall one because that's just the one that I remember. But I feel like something else I need to do preparation-wise before I even get started with all of this. Oh, and I already equipped the long barrel on her. There's that upgrade guy, but I don't think I want to go that far. You still have poison, right? You do. Riding umbrellas is not in the SSS budget? Seems like it. They give us a car, but they won't give us an umbrella. You know, like, that's crazy. Single file, people. Come on. Welcome to the Crossbell Civic Center. Oh, pardon me, SSS. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, we're here about the request you sent in. We also have a few new members helping us out today. A pleasure. Nice to meet you. And you as well. The Civic Center, huh? It feels a little weird having to call it that now. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that this isn't City Hall anymore. It'll take some getting used to, for sure. They've already relocated to their new building, now that it's nearing completion. That said, the Civic Center will continue to operate as a branch office of sorts for the local government. In that sense, it's still a terrific resource for the community, the way it has been. That's good to know. Yes, and this reception desk will continue to serve as a point of contact for a variety of residential and municipal services. Attempts to notify the population of this have gone largely unnoticed, however. We've gotten quite a lot of confused inquiries as a result. Sorry, that's not why you came here, or what you came here for. Not a problem. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Bureaucracy just couldn't get more dull, though, could it? If it were up to me, I'd have given this place a little entertainment district flair. Maybe make it a watering hole for public officials. Civil service by daylight, nightclub by moonlight. I'm sure the SSS would be more popular than ever if we spearheaded that. Reading Moonlight there reminded me of the theme song Fighting Evil by Moonlight. I don't think it's this, but like Getting Love by Daylight. I don't think that's the line. And then something like Always Preparing for a Real Fight. It's the one they call Sailor Moon. I used to watch that anime back in the day. That doesn't sound like the kind of popularity we want. What would our support requests even be? Our duty is to protect and serve the people, Wazy, not prepare and serve alcohol. It's kind of fun to picture, though. Anyway, Lloyd, aren't you forgetting the reason you came here? Is the one named Sailor Moon? Okay, well, it's been a while, okay? You know, cut me some slack here. I haven't heard that theme song in probably, like 2 years, because there was a little bit of a moment in the past where it was like, you know what? Let me go listen to the Card Captor theme song, because that theme song is the bomb diggity. And then, you know, then I went on to like Sailor Moon and the Mega Man one, you know, just going down that rabbit hole. Oh, right. Sorry about that support request. Yes, allow me to explain. I'm sure you all know what a change of residence notice is, correct? Anyone moving in or out of Crossbell City is required to file one. Recently, however, we noticed some suspicious names on several forms. Suspicious how? Well, you see, they didn't belong to anyone registered within the city. We checked each instance we came across, but none of them matched any citizens or corporate bodies in our records. With that in mind, I was hoping you could look into the addresses these suspicious names are filed under. Just to be safe, I would like you to check on the former residents as well. In other words, you want us to confirm the status of the previous and current occupants of every location. If there's even the slightest possibility this is a criminal matter, then we can't afford to ignore it. A situation like this calls for a full investigation. We won't leave a single stone unturned. I assume you have a list of the suspicious addresses in question. But do you happen to know the whereabouts of each of their previous occupants as well? Unfortunately, only one of them notified us of their new place of residence. The others are completely unaccounted for. Naturally, that's where our sleuthing comes in. Let's start by checking each address and the previous occupant we know the location of. Might learn something about the other former residents during our investigation. Yeah, that should work. Do you have some sort of list we can work off of? Of course, I made copies of each of their forms for you in advance. Okay, we'll hold on to these. Like we have a total of 3 places of interest. The first is in the residential district. Ellie, do you recognize this address? That's the house right next to my grandfather's. The residents are the High Bloods. Is that the name of a company? A stockbroker named Bond was living there with his family last I remember. Yeah, that's the name listed as the previous resident. Stockbroker named Bond. Wasn't he one of the Gnosis victims during the cult incident? Yes, I'm certain of it. I heard he and his family went through a rough patch after the incident, but I wasn't aware they moved. That's worrisome. Do you suppose they got wrapped up in some kind of trouble? Can't know for sure, but Bond did submit a change of residence notice. It says he moved to East Street on the 2nd floor of the Acacia Apartments. That's just to the left of the Purser Guild. A residential district in East Street. That's 2 places on our agenda so far. Next address is on East Street. I know this one. It belonged to the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current occupant is the Imperial Fishing Club. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. You're a member of the Fisherman's Guild, aren't you, Lloyd? Have the other members said anything about this? Well, I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't had nearly as much time for fishing as I'd like. There's also a new address listed for the Fisherman's Guild. Maybe they just changed their name. I guess we'll find out when we get there. The final address is on the 1st floor of the Lotus Heights in the downtown district. The name of their previous resident was Geithner. No current residents listed for him either. The new tenant is a Sean Arnham. Wait, why does that name sound so familiar? Maybe because it's the name of a famous fairy tale author. What? He's the man who wrote Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest, one of the library's most popular children's series. Remember, Lloyd? We ran across that name while investigating Ravash. Yeah, that's right. It was the password for one of the doors, wasn't it? Wow, though, I can't believe a famous author would choose to live downtown. Me neither, considering he's been dead for years now. Oh, right, I knew that. Not to rub it in, but this sounds like the sort of thing you should have caught when our phantom penman turned in his form. I can't apologize enough for that. We do try to be careful about these things, I swear. We understand it must be a busy time for the Civic Center with a new mayor in the office, not to mention the relocation. Yeah, the ones who should be apologizing are the people who submitted these forms. Yes, I suppose you're right. Not to worry, the SSS is on the job. Let's get this investigation started, everyone. We'll report back once we verify the situation at each of these addresses. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you. Check on the residence of the people I ignored in Zero. Who did I ignore in Zero? The only people that I ignored were the people over here. And I've already checked. And there's no people here. Right, this is not where I meant to go. Where do I mean to go? Ah, this place. See, I went inside here. I checked on the residents. And we're not here. Don't see anybody in there. I don't see anybody in here. And you don't see anybody in here. You know who I'm looking for, Mr. JRPG. Person I'm looking for, not there. Let's see. What's the right button here? Morgues and the IBC. The gosh darn reason you in the IBC CEO. You don't got a CID. I'm young, wild, and strapped like G. Ali. Blah. Hi, that guy. You remember? Yeah, totally. Oh, you know? Oh, so you're saying that person is in this game, but just not yet. I catch on to your drift, ARP. You can't sneakily walk past me like that. Hey, Oscar. Long time no see. We saw that you needed some help from the SSS. There you are, Lloyd. I was wondering when you'd show up. It has really been a while since you and that baby face of yours last waltzed in here, huh? Where have you been? Off vacationing at Michelin or something? Come on, do you really think I have the time or mirror for that? I told you the SSS was going to be on hold while I trained with the 1st Division, didn't I? Did you? Must have slipped my mind. Anyhow, let's get down to business. Wouldn't want to burn all your time catching up. Yes, would you mind giving us the details of your request? Well, technically, it's not so much my request as it is little Momo's over there. You know, Tally's daughter. It's been raining all day, so she brought her umbrella along to run some errands. And well, where'd my pink umbrella go? It was really, really special to me, too. And there you have it. Yeah, that explains things. Have you already searched the bakery and its immediate surroundings? Of course we did. Oscar and I looked everywhere. That's how we came across this. Hold out a pink umbrella. But wait a second. Is that not Momo's umbrella? That's what we assumed at first, but look here. It showed umbrellas handled to the group. Reads Mei Ling. Now I get it. Someone grabbed the wrong umbrella and took it with them by mistake. Yeah, I had the exact same thought. Fewer people come shopping on rainy days, so it's easy to remember who's been in the bakery today. But this Mei Ling doesn't ring any bells. That's why we called the SSS. I was hoping you guys could find Mei Ling and trade her umbrella for Momo's. Think you can help her out? Absolutely, we're on the case. We'll track that umbrella down before you know it. Awesome, I knew I could count on you, Lloyd. First, we need a clue about who this Mei Ling could be. You have any ideas, Lloyd? Is it possible that you guys have met her once before, maybe? If we at least know what part of the city she was from, that would help narrow things down. Well, I definitely recognize the name, but the question is, from where? I think Mei Ling lives. Oh my gosh. So, they really are quizzing me on a lot of stuff. Mei Ling. I have no idea. Can I go random? I can. Be suitably randomized now. I choose you. That's not it. In the administrative district, she hangs out in the library all the time, I think. Nope, you're not even close. Not. Mei Ling's the granddaughter of Chairman Moores from the Business Owners Association on East Street. I was gonna choose East Street, but I was like, that's Mei Ling, East Street. Like, come on. You don't put Mei Ling in the East Street. He has an older brother named Roy. I'm willing to bet they came here together. Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember a pair of siblings swinging by a bit ago. So she's Chairman Moore's granddaughter. I should have known. You should have knew they were coming. We've spoken with her a few times, come to think of it. But wait, why do you know so much about them, Wazy? I know the city inside and out. It's one of the benefits of being a host. Oh, so instead of having Lloyd figure it out, you could have just told us. Typical trails. That's still not going to make me endorse it as your side job, you know. At least it comes in handy from time to time. Thanks for the save, Wazy. Well, now that we've solved that mystery, you guys should take Mei Ling's umbrella with you. Here you are. Just exchange that one for Momo's when you find her. Best of luck out there, Lloyd. You'll find it for me, right, mister? Of course, Momo. We'll be back with your umbrella in no time. Why don't we pay Chairman Moores a visit? You should know where Mei Ling is. Right, his house is at the end of East Street. Let's head on over and see what we can find. Alright, let's go check out Grimwood Law. Homeboy Slice in here. What's up, dog? Oh, well, look who it is. Been a while, Mr. Grimwood. That it has. I had been told the SSS temporarily suspended operations. Yes, but today's our first day back. Today's like our second day back. We thought it would only be right to stop by and say hello. I see. And it seems you even got yourself some new members. That's just splendid. So you must be the famous Grizzly Grim everyone's been talking about. I just might find myself in dire need of your services someday. Is that right? Very well then. Let me see, I should have some business cards around here somewhere. Wazy, you're supposed to be here as a police officer, not a future client. Well, in the case it ever happens, Mr. Grimwood would be the right person to turn to. Oh no, I didn't mean to imply anything. I was only playing along. Suppose a more formal introduction is in order. My name is Ian Grimwood, licensed lawyer and head of this firm. look forward to working with all of you again, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. Likewise, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Grimwood. We may be stopping by more often to consult with you in the future. Hope we can count on your advice when the time comes. Of course, feel free to stop by whenever you like. I'll be more than happy to provide you with my expertise, should the need arise. Like, we need some lawyer advice. What do we need a lawyer for? We didn't do anything. So it should be this house? Former Bond residence? The McDowell Estate. This must be the place. Yeah, this game really is kind of punishing me for not knowing, or like not looking into everything and talking to everybody in the first game, you know? Gotta calm down a little bit. Excuse us, is anyone home? No luck. The door locked? No, actually, it's open. There's some voices inside, too. Maybe they're so busy talking that they didn't notice us. Why don't we just stroll in? They wouldn't have left it open if they wanted to keep us out. And besides, this is official police business, in a way. It doesn't mean we can barge into people's homes whenever we want. Thank you, Lloyd. You know, establish some proper rules for the police. But we are in dire need of some answers, so we don't have a choice. Go inside and make our presence known. Well, never mind. I guess, you know, staking out the entrance is not possible. And the three of us were like Gehenna on wheels out there. Nothing like a little rainy morning drift racing, huh? No kidding, my heart's still pounding like crazy. By the way, Reggie, what happened to those girls you called? Oh yeah, they should be here any minute now. See? What'd I tell ya? Perfect timing. Darn, we got some real hotties. Yeah, they're even more smoking than I thought they'd be. Excuse me? Not sure if I'm more offended or confused. Thanks for bringing them here, my good men. We'll get you boys a tip. This could just be my experience talking, but I get the sense they think you're the hostesses they called for. Let's just clear things up here. We're the special support section of the Crossbell Police. There's a few things we need to ask you. This shouldn't take long. Let me get this straight. The three of you came to Crossbell to get some real-world experience. Then you came across this house for sale while looking for a place to stay, and Yuri here bought it on a whim. Do I have that correct? That's right. Finally get it through your skulls. Just one more thing. The residency form is listed under the name High Bloods. What's that about? You want to know? That's what we call our dynamic trio. It's because we've got noble blood coursing through our veins. Pretty sick name for three guys blessed by the goddess, huh? Darn straight. All of our dads are higher-ups at the Vern Company. As a matter of fact, Yuri's is on the board of directors. You should be groveling at our feet. Couldn't have put it better myself. Oh, finally. Hello, ladies. Oh, now these are the real deal. Pardon us, which one of you is Mr. Highbloods? Oh, we're not interrupting, are we? No. Or no, not at all, girls. They were just leaving. Well, take a hike already. And don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, we get the message. Like they're in for a good time. I wouldn't mind staying behind a bit. They struck me as spoiled brats coasting on their parents' money. It's a shame that such a beautiful home fell into their hands. Can't imagine this is what Bond wanted. Nothing about their contract sticks out to me as illegal, though. It's frustrating, but there's nothing more we can do about it. True enough. We should just leave them alone for now. Anyway, this is all we needed to check in the residential district. Should we pay Bond a visit now, Lloyd? I'd like to hear his side of the story. Same. I'm worried about how his family's doing. Okay, let's go see them at their new home on East Street, staying in the Acacia Apartments. Before I do that, I need to mark. And also save.